This is a topic that you will never see any chiropractor address on YouTube because it's just too uncomfortable. Today I'm driving down to Los Angeles in order to take my continuing education credits. The state association mandates that we take 24 hours a year. 6 of those hours are vital. What they do is they protect you from us. All right, so here is the scoop when it comes to those 6 hours. 2 of those hours are ethics and law, and 4 of those hours are insurance. Here's the important part. The reason they're teaching us this stuff is because chiropractors get in trouble, just like medical doctors get in trouble, just like dentists get in trouble, just like every profession, medical profession gets in trouble. The biggest thing that chiropractors can get in trouble for and do get sued for in California is failure to diagnose. So if a patient comes in and let's say has a medical condition that would be important to know, such as cancer, an infection, that type of thing. And these things do happen to the spine. I've had it happen to my patients. Fortunately, I was able to catch it and refer them to the appropriate doctors. Medical doctors do get sued for. Dentists get sued for when they misdiagnose or improperly diagnose a patient. Now, the reason I'm telling you this is because many people on YouTube, sometimes you get some comments on YouTube where people go, "You're not a real doctor." And that's always kind of funny because of course we're real doctors. That's why we have malpractice, and that's why we're getting sued. And that's why we have these continuing education credits to teach us every year. And a lot of times they will go over cases that have happened that year in California. The other 4 hours is for insurance fraud. And this is important because doctors get in trouble because of improper billing of insurance. Now, there can be honest mistakes. There can be times when you accidentally bill something and it wasn't supposed to be billed. That's not what we're talking about. We are talking about doctors that bill for things that are never done and have a systematic way of billing and improper billing to rip off insurance companies. There were 2 doctors just in my town since I've been in practice that have been busted for insurance fraud. One guy was what's called double dipping. He was billing Medicare, and he was also billing workers' comp, or he was billing insurance and workers' comp at the same exact time. And you can't do that. He knew exactly what he was doing. They did a sting operation on him and they nailed him. And he did not get a slap on the wrist. He went to jail. So I know that when you watch Chiropractic on YouTube, a lot of these chiropractors are basically adjusting Instagram models and making big noises, and it looks like a lot of fun, but there is a seriousness to it, and this is really what chiropractors in real life have to deal with. I'm in Venice Beach, California, and so by the end of the seminar, let's see if I learned something new today. So it's a 10-minute break right now in the seminar, and we just finished the ethics and law. And essentially, I'm doing everything right. It's just, sometimes it's just a stroke of luck. It turns out there's more lawyers for malpractice in California than there are chiropractors. So chances are you can get sued for anything in California. So you just gotta make sure and do the best you can. One of the interesting things that oh, look at this. Immigration and workers' comp. One of the things that was emphasized is treat the patient as best you can. Always do right for the patient. And
you know, if something doesn't feel right or isn't working well, let the patient know. That's a good lesson. So now we've got technique. I'm hoping to learn some good stuff on technique. I always find it interesting because in this part of the chiropractic seminar, you know, I know how I would approach a particular problem. Let's do bursitis of the shoulder when they raise their arm impingement. I know how I would approach it, but it's always nice to see how other doctors would approach the same problem with different methods. And that's what I'm looking forward to today. Hopefully I will learn some cool stuff that I can use in my practice. And that's very often what's nice about these. When you get together with other chiropractors, you can see how they would approach a problem, which is very often different than you would. And of course you can learn from it and learn more up-to-date techniques. So I'm going to get back into class, and I'll tell you at the end of the seminar what I thought. So we're just finishing the seminar. We got about 10 minutes left. And in summary, adjust people gently. That is the way to go. It's dark out, so I'm going to drive home, and that is the end of the video. And here is 405 traffic.